Right, so hi Cancer. So like I've been saying in all the other ones, this can obviously make sense to you if you're Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, really wherever it is, even if you've not got a planet there. Cancer is the fourth house of family, soul family, feelings, trauma, cuddles, cozy cups of tea is what I've always called it. Um, Ancestors, probably, well, it definitely will be other things I haven't said. Your house, yeah, being at home. So we've got Mars in Cancer right now as well, retrograde, of course. This is all things to do with mother healing. That's why I've got those sessions on. So they might be reminding me actually that if you were wanting to do, basically my crystal clear clarity sessions, are, that is my normal session with people, which is usually 222. They're actually, 144 right now. So again, if you were looking to have a session and it basically be focused around mother healing, then that's you can get that at that price just now, but that will change at some point. So and I'll just change it when they guide me to. So again, I could keep that up for another week, 2 weeks, all month, but I think I'll take it away when Mars goes into Leo. So we'll just see. So what have we got for this one? So Cancer twin flames, let your light shine, emotional freedom, it's safe to let your heart be seen. So let's see what that all means. So, oh yeah, look, so that actually could be the thumbnail. So, oh shit, I don't know if I posed for a thumbnail on the one. But this is about a soul merge. And I love this card because look, they're almost looking at each other. So it's like really intimate, it's really vulnerable. It's like the last bit to do is like to look up and look in each other's eyes. Your soul is preparing to reconnect, trust in the process. So I feel that fits with the it's safe to let your heart be seen. So I'm just waiting to see how fake my smile looks because I'm so tired. Shit, man, I look like I can tell. It's so funny. Like I can tell when I'm just like, well, wait a minute. It's just because I'm like, I need to dye my hair. Anyway, I love myself unconditionally, but I'm like, I need to dye my hair. Um, I'll embrace grey at some point, but not yet. I think I need to leave it another 10 years or something. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationship. Yes, so there's deep feelings emerging here. I feel there's been a lot of challenges. I feel that's the case with all of these connections. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. But I feel whatever the challenge has been here, I feel you can overcome it, and not only can you overcome it, it might actually go all the way to a marriage. Because sometimes this means a union, like twin flame union, but right away I do feel that's going to end up in a marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. Wow, so that's actually really powerful because we've got the reconnecting the soul and oh, I've just put it back. But look, heart to heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So Cancer is the sign of feelings. So like I said, the way that they get me to read, I feel that again, I don't feel I know that this could connect with anyone. It just feels like people's personal readings. It's the luck of the draw. But yeah, it's just so yeah, like I said, it's going to be focused around feelings. This I feel. I need to keep an eye out that the microphone's still on. Um, right. So sorry, I just had to text my mum back there. So again, you could be getting some kind of text coming through. Um, so give us something for the feminine energy. So we've got increase your frequency, higher conscious awareness, and pathway to true love, take me home. So there could have been something significant about the 1111 portal or the 3-3 portal, or this could be birthdays or dates or anniversaries or something. But yeah, that's coming through for the feminine, the masculine, whether masculine's female or male. Speak your truth, express yourself. Yeah. So again, your souls are basically this feels like people that you've balanced your own energy, inner union, inner alignment. Um, and now it's basically there's a soul merge that's taking place, and now it feels like it's preparation for the physical merge because in my experience of helping people and being on this journey, like the actual spiritual merge or the spiritual marriage can take place years and years and years in advance, which can be really difficult because you could on one dimension, like you're with this, you're feeling very connected and intimate in this telepathic way, and it's your twin flame. But in the 3D, for lack of better words, it's like this person could be in a like a whole family with somebody else, married, like 5 kids, no kid, whatever, a dog. Like I said, that's how it is. But it feels like there's something aligning here. So we'll find if I get drawn to find out any kind of drama, we'll see. But is there anything else about the masculine? They want to express themselves. Yeah, masculine, releasing lower self. Again, I don't like the wording on that card, but it basically means that if that were the case, and it usually is, that this masculine, and again, if it's not that somebody's in a committed relationship with someone else, because a lot of the time, even when they are in a committed relationship with someone else, they're not really there, if you know what I mean. Like but like they might show up and do right by everyone involved, but it's like they're not truly present. And like I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be with someone that was fantasizing about somebody else and telepathic and that. Like, no, that's I help people with this, but I'm just saying I couldn't have been the other side of it. But it's like basically like, and it's not always like that, when the mass is completely fully asleep, they might not. No, it is. I'm not even going to say it is. I was like, that's bullshit. They're just saying to me, it is. It's like, when you're a twin flame, yeah, you do. They're running out. You're able to put away and put in a jar for a while, but you are always thinking about. You do always feel connected. Some stronger than others, but yeah, you'll know if you're a twin flame. But yeah, whatever that means to you, they're releasing the old life. So I think now because that came through, let's get. I think I do want to get some of the. I can't get you out of my head, yeah. See what I mean? Like that's sort of backing up what I'm feeling like this. It's this twin flame connection. It's like you've already been married in the spirit. It's a kingdom marriage. It's a spiritual union. These are all the words that feels very relevant for. It's relevant for all twin flames, but it's like I feel this could be. You could really resonate with this idea of this soul connection, this soul merge. It all feels very, and again, I don't really like the word spiritual, to be honest. I say that all the time, but it's true. But it feels like that wording will resonate for someone. I've never look how I was going all Venus and Pisces romantical. Because remember, that's the energy of this weekend. I've never felt a love like this before. So thank God we seem to be getting one of the more romantic ones. All the other ones will be bringing out the secrets, but don't hold your breath because Pisces, Pisces is absolutely secrets, but Cancer is hidden trauma and it's the lower part of the chart, so it's like what's lurking beneath. So repressed feelings, basically. I don't want to keep hurting you. So again, it's like, but I feel what they're saying is like this person is really, really hurting. And look, that one, and remember, Cancer is family too, and it's birth and it's mothers. I see myself having kids with you. So again, like it feels like this is like somebody that's really like their feelings have come this feels like I'm saying the exact same thing as I said last night in one of them or the other day. It's like this feeling, repressed feelings are coming right up to the surface. This person's like needs to be with you now, is what I'm hearing. Every time something important, good or bad happens in my life, I want you first. I get so confused with your behavior. My door is always open to you. Stop overthinking, get a good night's sleep, and know I'm right by your side energetically. Cancer is sleep. Where do we want to go with this? I feel I want, before we get into is there any fuckery, basically? Fed up. So this person could be overworking, trying to distract themselves, but they're fed up. Oh, I'll not put it there because that'll be annoying. That's still working. Shocking news. I feel in this case, right? I feel like, look, so I feel if you are male and female, particularly if the male's a masculine and the female's a feminine, that's sometimes like bad news, but I feel this person's been trying to like distract themselves with work and just, but they can't get you out of their head. And I feel like that's, remember I said, because I texted my mum back, it's like the text's going to come in at some point. And I think it could be quite a shock. Like I think if you're the feminine energy, I think that you've really let this go. And again, it possibly could be because like somebody's with someone else or bumping heads or the way that you left it or something. But yeah, like Queen Bee, yeah, like that's what I was feeling. Like this is somebody, whether you're female or male, but it's like secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. But again, it just feels like it's for female divine feminines, and obviously not all. But it's like you're focused, you've let go, you've detached, you still love this person, but you're like, I'm not, yeah, I'm not going to allow myself to sort of, put any more worry on this. I feel you've worried about this for a long time. Getting readings. I feel this person could be like watching readings like this or actually getting readings, memories flooding back to them, really missing you. I feel they could have been given some kind of bad news, like about a backstabbing. Oh, here we go. See, I mean, I knew there was some sort of pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. I feel this person's had like something shit happened to them. Like it's, it's like I feel it's like a friend betrayal or something rather than a partner. But oh no, wait a minute. What have we got here again? This is so look like so we've got pop the question in reverse. Yeah, if we had Matt, I feel like this. I feel like this is something that's going to come further down the line, but because it's in reverse, it's like that's like this is all just something whirling around in this person, like, and I feel it's much further down the line because unfortunately, like the one I've just done, we've got married in reverse and the exact same card, the free card in reverse, moving on, letting go, loving you. Someone is still in a connection. So this is somebody that's still in a connection, but they know they want to close it out because they want the divine feminine. I mean, this is the same message, and this person feels like a jackass. So again, that feels really clear too. Somebody has. It feels like right. That feels like somebody that was really in denial has ran so far away that they've rushed into a relationship, possibly even rushed into a marriage, and their life really was consumed by work. But whatever time you did spend at home in this marriage, you quickly realised this was wrong because they're showing me, sorry to laugh, but they're showing me I give it a year. And that film's basically about that. The sister says when they're getting married, I give it a year. And they didn't even last that. Like they lasted like 6 months to realise they couldn't stand each other. Because he's in love with someone from his past and she's in love with a new person that's at her work. So Firestorm, secluded, separation, researching, reflecting, soul searching, spam calls, text. There's just something about that could just be actually about a text coming in, but whatever that means, blocked. I mean, again, somebody could have been blocked in this process. The masculine could have blocked you. Actually, it's usually this is what I always say. It's very rare. I always question like if a divine feminine like literally blocks a masculine, I always question whether that is a divine feminine. And if you're like, no, I'm definitely a twin flame, yeah, I don't doubt that. If well, for some of you actually, it might not be that, but what I mean. Maybe you're the divine masculine because most of the women that are drawn to my channel are actually divine masculine. Like I'm talking like 95% of you, and then I help you move more into your feminine. But and or like again, there's guys that are in their feminine too, but you'll know. But firestorm, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on there. Whatever kind of makes sense to you. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah. So again, it feels like some kind of karmic friend, and it feels like, oh, I hope it's not like a karmic friend and like something apart because why am I getting like karma? Oh, I don't know. That's not come out. So bad karma. So whatever it is, I feel it's like the bad karma has come for this masculine because it's like it was all the wrong reasons. It's not it's not with good intentions. It's not it's like getting into something because you're trying to run away. Well, it's like that whole saying, getting under someone to get over someone, but that's an extreme case. Look, an offer in reverse and groupie. Yeah, look, there's the friend thing. I feel like this is like some kind of friend who's sabotaged. I feel at some point this masculine wanted to, if you're this feminine, I feel at some point this masculine wanted to come forward to you. Again, they could have even been saying things like, that's the person I want to marry, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, and I feel this would have went down before this marriage because this feels like a rushed marriage, by the way. So it's kind of like, I feel it's like, yeah, look, dirt. Oh my God. Dirty offer, never has the facts, makes shit up, lies. Again, this feels like this feels like, again, past, present, future, but this feels like an omen too. Be wary if you've got friends of, basically, what am I trying to say? Friends is the opposite. Is I'm hearing like when Harry met Sally, but you know how it's like the whole men and women can't be friends kind of thing. Sex always gets in the way. And it's like I do feel for the most part that's true, you know, unless it's like you're of integrity and it is like, you know, like somebody close to you is like husband or boyfriend or something, and you know, it's just an absolute no go. Because again, there are those of us out there, female and male, that you wouldn't even fucking dream of it. You just don't do what you want. You just don't do what you wouldn't want done to you. It's not. It's really not that fucking hard. But this is not that. Like I'm sort of. I don't really want to dive too deep in it, but I'm sort of feeling like there's it's like this karmic partner's not of integrity. So whether it is it's like, you know, friends have like pushed somebody towards the wrong person, or a friend has actually like, you know, went behind somebody's back. I don't know. Queen rising, stepping into power, praise coming up in the spotlight. So they're talking about the feminine. What about the feminine? Broadcast. So again, again, you know, that's a really harsh way of saying that the feminines, you know, that your finances aren't great, or is it? But it doesn't feel like, if it's Queen rising, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like the it's the masculine, uninterested. Yeah, I feel wherever broadcast comes in, or bad finances, is either the masculine or the masculine's karmic partner. Fake accounts, fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Because that uninterested card is always like I put it away quite quickly. It always feels like a man walking away from a woman, although it's actually a woman walking away from a man. Which actually makes sense if you're the masculine and you're a woman. But you know, however, it just take it however it resonates. But someone's not into hooked. Yeah. Again, everyone I've done. So this is the third one I've done today. It's obsessed, hooked, exes, and a lot worse words on some of these cards. But it's people that don't want to let somebody go. Unbothered. But the masculine's coming through as unbothered. They could that could be the, and I nearly said rejected because it came out and it came out again. Unbothered, rejected, blocked. I think the blocked now is that the masculine's blocked this ex. Unfazed, right? Could you get any more? Unbothered, unfazed, rejected, blocked, drama starter. That's how the masculine feels. Yeah, ego. The masculines went for an ego death, or they will. And again, use your common sense. If it's still that somebody's still in a toxic situation or a marriage, then obviously it's going to be a while before things get sorted out there. But it could be someone's out this, or just be careful not to fall into something like this if it's an omen. So we've got simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So again, I feel this is, if you're this feminine, I feel that this masculine's going to need nurturing, loving energy around them, like a healthy, divine feminine nurturing energy. Obviously you can't mother the person that, you know, you're in love with in that way, but it's kind of like that, you know, not in a, it's like, it's more like that kind of vibe of this person needs like a cuddle rather than like kind of jumping into bed and like making it all about that. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. The 16 is the Tower card. That's the shocking news coming towards you. Love makes a difference. Love helps heal the past hurts and provide a sense of security and self-worth. And again, that's what they're saying. This person, by the way, there's a 31 on that too. The 33, appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. 33, Jesus come in a Jesus moment. Ego death. Sorry, it's come through really quickly, but I'm just going with it because I'm tired. I kind of wanted to get this done by 9:30, and I kind of worked out that I could if yeah, I've got one more, so I'm on track. So yeah, maybe you're on track with, like, you know, you feel like you're behind, but actually everything's happening in divine time because it always is. But yeah, however, all that makes sense. Like you said, if it felt like a personal reading and you want it to become a personal reading, then book a session. But so we've got declutter. Yeah, declutter the past. That's what I feel that's about. Objects hold energies, let go of no longer aligned. And the no longer aligned is this person fell into a connection, possibly even all the way to marriage. Possibly children involved too, because I can't remember if this was this one or the one before, but it's like it's not for the right reasons and it's falling apart, sadly. Body, earth contact, physically connect with nature, the unwelcome. See what I mean? Like, I'm pulling the cards. I'm doing, you know what I mean? The cards are coming out. The unwelcome, queer energies, helpers of highest good only. And like these, like, you know, some of them, like obviously some of them are quite got more negative and positive, but like, you know, Yeah, it's self-love, love yourself first. If you're the feminine, you need to be really gentle with this masculine, but you're being magnetized. This is the alchemical process pulling you together. There's a gravitational pull to each other, but I just feel this person's going to need a lot of care because, yeah, that's what it is. Low self-worth got somebody in a really shit situation that they can now see that. So they're beating themselves up. They don't need you coming down on like a ton of bricks, is what I'm hearing. Which divine feminines don't do anyway. So confetti, yeah, there's going to be celebrations here. There's going to be like happiness. There's sunshine after a storm kind of thing. Right, 34. Oh, it's fucking freezing here. I'm going to need to shut that window. Um, Again, I feel they're talking. See the way I said that? I feel like whoever this person married or got in a serious relationship, I feel it was just cold. Like I feel it was like frosty, it was cold, wasn't a nice situation. Again, I don't even feel this person like, it's like there was just a lot of, what do you call it, passing ships in the night kind of thing. So um you will soon have, or what, I'm seeing a thing from Love Island when the girl was saying that the guy was a shit kisser, like mechanical is the word she used. But you know what I noticed what that was about? It's because the person she's talking about, I'd recognized when he was on the season before. It's, he's a nice guy, but you know what I mean? It's like I can just tell, like, it's just, I can tell because the way he was kind of just discarding, he was like, oh, 1 minute it was all about, but not really, you know what I mean? But kind of excitable and jokey and pally. And then the minute somebody hot came in, he was like discarding them and then on to the next. And sometimes it can be things like, undiagnosed things and whatever. And sometimes it can be like overexcitement, but sometimes it can be trauma. And with that guy, I could already tell it's like, it feels like a real extreme avoidant attachment behavior. Um, and so that could be relevant here for whoever's resonating with this. But it's kind of like, but what's quite nice is now on this season that this guy's came back on, he's, well, again, like I said this another one. I don't know if I really buy it, but it seems quite believable that he has actually fallen in love. Um, and but that remains to be seen, and I'll probably update on that. But it's something like that, you know what I mean? It's like when this person was quite detached and disassociated, I would say they've fallen into like a trauma bond. But like I said, a trauma bond that could have went all the way to a marriage. And now this person's had an awakening, possibly even got therapy or something too. This person now knows what love is and they know who they're in love with, and it isn't the person they married. So that's very unique. So um and you'd be surprised how many people do that. So don't beat yourself up if that happens to you. That actually happens to quite a lot of people. You're worth more than a let on. Yeah, avoiding attachment. That's what that style would do. They would, I can't let you go. They would love you from afar and they would pick other people. They'd maybe even talk to other people about you and stuff too. It's just that's what happens. I need to, and some don't, but I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. And that's why I talk about attachment styles when it comes into it, but what I would always like to stress is sometimes people describe that as if you're always going to be an avoidant, right? And I don't even like calling it an avoidant, right? It's like, because like you can go from like, anxious avoidant to secure, or like from, like avoidant to like, secure, or let's get, and some people might say you can't, but you can. If you decide to heal and to you can cherry on top, yeah. And I feel that's maybe what we've got here. It's like somebody that's like the most unlikely person to change has changed, and it's just love. But again, like I was being really Venus and Pisces romantical, but it's kind of like I feel this divine love can move mountains and create miracles, and that's what's created in this person. But unfortunately, after getting seriously connected to somebody else. So you will soon have cause for celebration, whether a big win or a token gain, affirming that the best is yet to come. Sweet success is headed your way. Prepare to celebrate. So yeah, I feel there is a celebration coming here. This person is having their turn, which means my turn will be coming sooner. So I feel it's like I feel this masculine has just watched everyone else be happy, and sadly, that's what I mean. Even if there was something serious like that went forward, this person, it wasn't like, I don't know. There's something that's like they weren't really feeling it. But now it's like the excitement is the Yeah, look at like these cards don't always mean that, but look, that is a marriage. That is a picture of someone's been married and guilt. And that's what I was feeling. Like right as I was saying that, it's like this person wasn't really feeling this marriage. So I don't know why this has happened, but this is what I was feeling. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. So again, they just wanted to use the picture of it was an unhappy marriage. Again, I just feel maybe some person just didn't want to be alone. Or maybe you were just like pals and you've like fallen, I don't know. Heart, look, they're saying it again. That oh, that's what they're. It's like now this person like is feeling the love. It's like they would want to be in a marriage with. I keep picking this up. Like it's like people that have married the wrong person. Again, it feels like people that have either been involved in that the same two cards. That's really going to speak to someone. It is that. It's a destiny swap, or it is somebody that's picked the counterfeit counterpart. Whatever makes sense to you. Someone has married the karmic energy and that was part of their awakening. Again, that's quite. It's not that. It does happen. I was going to say it's rare. It's not rare. It does happen, but um, it's yeah, it's a tough lesson basically. But it's woke this person up. Boundaries, yeah, and it's taught them about boundaries because I feel the feminine energy has taught this masculine about spiritual maturity and boundaries, and it's just the. I can feel the pain of this masculine's like I cannot go anywhere near my feminine until I clear this up and close this karmic cycle. So, and I want to see what else comes out of this, and then I'm going to end this. So, again, don't make this yours if it's not yours. And I feel it was really bringing out the repressed trauma of some kind of situation here, a sex addiction. Yeah. So you see, that makes perfect sense. Like it wasn't love, it was lust, and it was more than lust. It was, someone's had an unhealthy sex addiction, and so yeah, maybe that's why I wasn't feeling it too, because it's kind of maybe two people that kind of like got an agreement that it's like, codependency, like, you've got a warm body at night and, someone to do that with. But because there's not a true connection, oh, I don't know, something's going on there. Divine feminine. But the point is they're saying this person that wants their divine feminine. Rejecting whoever the karmic energy is. My way jackass. Look, they're telling you what happened when this person was being a jackass or whatever word you want to use. They were in their ego. So this could even be like a case of someone has went to extremes to. Well, it's running and it's avoiding, but it could even be to get the attention of the feminine. Look, phony trickster illusions fairy tale, but it was all an illusion. Ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, and the wrong. I think it is that love spell. I was going to say that. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm not going to say that it was a love spell unless it comes out, but it was. It was a trick. It's like it's for me that always like this person pulled somebody in with like could there are things like that like a lust sex spell or something, but it's like I think this is like a situationship turned into something like serious to other, or whatever you would say, but it's serious in the way that it's went to like a legal marriage, but left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left and dead. I feel that's how you were left if you're the feminine. Um, Again, it's specific. Don't make it yours if it's not yours. Right. What do you want to end it on? Magnetism. But yeah, you're being pulled back to each other. And I feel this person, if you're like, where the fuck are they? It's because they didn't want to get involved in this. Physical connection, the sacred union of bodies two becoming one, but they're being pulled to you and they're closing out karmic cycles. And there was fuckery done by a karmic energy. Like, who knows? They've manipulated through lust, through the sacral chakra, or they could have got somebody to do something weird to someone's energy. They could have been there's a whole load of things that someone could have been doing. Could have spread lies about the feminine. Some karmic energies do that. Not all of them do that, but if there was a way to do that, but anyway, could go on and on and on. But we can't leave it on that intimacy. It's going to lead to intimacy in all kinds of ways. That reminds me of a card in this deck. And yeah, you'll leave the past behind and move forward. It was all part of your expectation. I feel again that's quite sad. It's like this person felt like there was too much expectation from the feminine, and they felt like they were going to have to be this unattainable part of them that they couldn't achieve. Whereas with this karmic energy, it feels like like I said, it's like a friend or it's like a situationship, or it's like it was really passionate but in a really lusty way and it's fizzled out. And it's like yeah, and there's a lot of words that haven't been spoken here that are going to be spoken, and I feel this person will just sort of spill their guts to you. And yes, I wish you the best. Oh, that's like a Lewis Capaldi song. I want to tell you something, something. I sang it last night, didn't I? And you know, and said I only wish you the best. But see, that would make sense. If somebody married somebody and you bumped into them, they would be like, you know, oh, I hope you're doing well in that. And they're really like, I love you. I married the wrong person. But like, sorry, make a joke of it. You know, it's something like that. But anyway, I'm going to move on now. So I'm going to move on now. That's part of the channel. And let me go. Damn it, I'm tired. But see, look, let me go. Anyway, I'm finishing it. But it all means something. Right. See you later.